Crypto Warriors, Stack Nation, good morning and welcome back to the channel. What is today? Martin Luther King Day?
MLK, baby.
Yes, sir. Let's do it. Bitcoin, where is Bitcoin trading at? It seems to be on a massive run. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Run there.
We at
Bitcoin, where is Bitcoin trading at? It seems to be on a
Baby.
massive run. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Run there. Well, what are we talking about today, though? Bitcoin, where's Bitcoin trading at? It seems to be on a massive run. Yes, sir.
Let's do it.
Run there. Well, what are we talking about today, though? Bitcoin, where's Bitcoin? It seems to be on a massive run. Yes, sir. Sort that out here.
Here we go.
All right, let's party.
Happy everybody.
There we go.
Goodness,
There we go.
Uche, all the way from Abuja on the show.
Mr. Goodness Uche.
Goodness
Welcome to the
Uche.
building, sir. Well, today we're looking at given that it's MLK Day,
Yes, sir.
we're looking at a short video from Martin Luther King, right? His thoughts on the state of the economy at the time, which really just speaks to the same battle that we were fighting to this day, which is for economic freedom. It just so happens that decentralization, it seems to be what looks like the most promising way to make this thing happen. So we're gonna whip up this video here. I think actually you can do it from. You know what? Maybe I should do it directly from Restream.
Restream, okay.
Yeah, just in case the audio doesn't.
Come out well.
Yeah. Sorry about that, guys.
While you sort that out, let me just go ahead and welcome everybody else to the group.
Absolutely, we have some comments.
Oh, yeah. The recycling guy. I like that name. Good morning, bros. Greetings from New York City.
Listen, man.
How's Bitcoin going in New York City right now? Because I know that mayor is flipping on them. Like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be a mayor. I'm gonna support Bitcoin. It gets in there and it's just throwing all sorts of crazy policies on you guys.
New York seems to have been a radical place lately. So,
Yeah.
I don't know.
Stream Elements said, "Good morning, brothers." Yeah. Rook. I can't pronounce that name. R-E-A-K.
I think that's Rick.
Rick.
Rick W.
Yeah. Yeah. Rick W.
N-N-J-I.
Yeah. N-N-J-I.
At
Yes,
least
sir.
I think I pronounced it correctly. I don't know.
100. I like that. X Fatty said, "Hi everyone."
Hola.
L the
Oh,
bun.
El Demnam El.
L
Listen,
that's the
this
champion
man,
right there, man.
He is the front runner on the squad, okay? He's the captain. Like, I feel like we're running through the Bitcoin desert and he's just like
It's always there, man.
the one on top of the Humvee with the big gun, just ready to just fire down on the SEC.
Always coming through.
I have that picture in my head. All right, well, so we're checking out this video. Double O sent this one, and let's talk about it. Let's
go
talk about it.
ahead.
It seems like an appropriate video for the day.
It
you
is.
know? All right,
It is.
all right, let's do this then.
Not only here, but in Europe and other places.
If you guys can hear us, let us
What
know.
do you have in
You hear the
store
video
for
as
us
well.
this summer?
That's a good question. Well, I don't know about the summer. I guess I should begin with what we have in store for the spring. I feel that we are in the midst of the most critical period in our nation, and the economic problem is probably the most serious problem confronting the Negro community. And I might say the most serious problem confronting poor people generally. And I don't want to be narrow about this, talking only about the black poor in our country, because I must be concerned about Puerto Ricans who are poor, Mexican Americans, American Indians, and Appalachian whites. And we are confronting a major depression in the poor community. And I think the time has come to bring to bear the power of the direct action, the nonviolent direct action movement, on the basic economic conditions that we face all over the country. Nonviolence has been a tremendous force in grappling with the social problem of legal segregation and the syndrome of deprivation surrounding that system. And of course, it has been a
Is that it?
Yeah,
Awesome.
folks, as you can see, this has been going on for a while. Nothing has changed. Literally, nothing has changed.
Absolutely. Well, what are your thoughts on that, sir?
Actually, there's a lot to pull out of this video. If you guys just even look at this quick summary right here, this was a question asked about what does he have for us in the summer, but it literally just focused on the spring. Right away, we should be thinking about the same thing. Like, wait a second, we're actually looking forward to the spring as well. What seems to happen around the spring every year? Have you noticed that the S&P noticed seems to kind of crash in March every year?
Well, I think that I know what you may be referencing.
Yeah.
If you look at there's historical charts that show various patterns in the markets over, however many years. However, I think that's broken.
It's
So
a
I
cyclic.
cannot-
It's a cyclical control of the people, of people's store of wealth, people's store of money. This guy has a lot to cover because he knew the problem was economical. He did not say, "Oh, Black Lives Matter." It said it's about the poor. It's about Black Americans, African Americans, the poor white in the Appalachians, Puerto Ricans. Just let's think about it here. This guy knew what the problem was all the way from the start, and I think that's one of the reasons why, like Big Cat Crypto was saying, that's why they killed him. Same thing with JFK. The problem was the money. The problem was the economy.
Yeah, absolutely. The money is, I think it's always an interesting one talking about this because obviously even all the way from back then, I think he had differences with someone like Malcolm X because Malcolm X was much more direct and more aggressive in his approach to these things, right? It was just for like those blacks only. However, poverty is poverty across the globe, right? And that's the point that we're trying to zero in on here.
He also said peaceful revolution.
Well, that was his approach. A revolution is a revolution. It does not matter. Sometimes you have to do what you need to do to get to where you want to be.
Yeah.
Because when we talk about peaceful revolutions, we can see that the people promoting peaceful revolutions are sometimes those who have done all the violence
First.
to get themselves ahead. Anyway, that's not the topic of the day. But I think the economic side of it, right? Because when you look at banks and all these other people who essentially exploit the rest of the world,
Yep. Everybody. All of us.
they don't really care what your race is. It's just about economic benefits, right? And the fact that they're fully in control of this economic benefit, which is why I think, someone like Martin Luther King would have definitely appreciated the idea of Bitcoin,
Very much.
you know?
Very much. If he was
So-
still alive, he's gonna love it.
Exactly. But what do you guys think? Let us know in the comments. Let's talk about it. What you said you had a speech about this as well. What
Yeah.
was your speech about?
Well, let me see if I can put this together, see if it makes sense here. Folks,
You
yeah,
probably don't want to run it with them. You think that would
hey, let's give it a try, folks.
Hey, give it a go, man. Go for go. I'm,
not-
I'm here
it's
for,
not-
hey, I'm here for it.
It's not gonna be like I have a dream. My people, STAKK Nation, crypto warriors. Just like Martin Luther King have said, we are in the war or a peaceful revolution for economic access. Bitcoin is here to solve that. Literally, you can now store your own value without the concerns of a third party. This has been the issue of you trying to get out of debt, out of poverty. Each time you get a chance to come out of it, they destroy the economy. You've seen that with what happened in 2022. Zero chances. Even the Fed said that they want to destroy your jobs, your access, and the entire economy to remove the money printing that they've done, the access that they've given you. But with Bitcoin, you can do more than that. You can get yourself free from that. Store your own value away from access from those third parties that want to destroy all the value that you've created over time. This is why with Bitcoin, this is why we're inviting you to consider Bitcoin, because it's that one peaceful revolution, that one technology that would get you further or closer to that financial freedom that you want. Thank you. That is my speech.
Look at that man go. Look at that man go. Well, listen, guys, that's the official speech music. Next time, you got to put more energy behind it, sir. Okay. Let's read some comments here. All right. So, that's funny. But hey, listen, man, I think that there's some good messaging behind that, man. Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's pretty cool. I think you've heard it already.
Yeah.
He said peace and blessings. And of course, BK Crypto says he was killed because he was coming for the money.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, the money's always been the issue, guys.
Exactly. You hit them in the pockets.
That was why Satoshi disappeared, man. I think that was why Satoshi disappeared.
True that, and I think that it was important for Satoshi to disappear for Bitcoin to work, to have money that is truly decentralized. That way, it's not Vitalik coin, or Bitcoin coin, whatever they call it these days.
Like that.
Right. So the recycling guy says, I tend to side with Thomas Sowell in terms of economy. Are you familiar with Thomas Sowell?
I've seen that name before.
So you have to go back.
Yeah.
That's one of his
books. That exactly. Now I remember. Yeah. I thought so.
Intellectuals.
Thank you.
If you have not read Thomas Sowell's work, man, I highly recommend it.
Like that name looks familiar.
Yeah, he's one of the ones, man. Absolutely incredible dude. But I think he's also kind of along the same lines of having a
decentralized approach.
System. Yeah.
But
you could almost say it's like more like Austrian economics-esque perception, which I think is absolutely incredible.
The current powers to be, or the current powers, the moment you start talking about that, they'll start pushing you more towards, that's communism or socialism. The moment you start talking about that form of economy.
But they're mislabeling things these days.
Of course,
but again, these people are just absolutely incompetent. So it does not. Look at that. Speaking of incompetence, the second guy says Bitcoin fixes the incompetence. Right?
On the spot.
Yeah. So he also says Thomas Sowell actually had a great interview discussing the Federal Reserve and how it causes. It caused the Great Depression and inflation policies.
Yep.
Absolutely. It is exactly what it is.
Total control of our lives. Like, it's crazy.
Exactly. So I think that is something that is worth just digging more into. Yep. And Thomas Sowell is one of those black great people that just doesn't get the attention.
The attention that he deserves. Yeah.
Right. So there is that. Hey, speaking of your speech, hey, look, you see, PK Crypto put more energy into that speech.
He said so?
Yes, look at that. He says put more energy.
Oh, crap. Okay. Next time.
Say it with your chest, man. You gotta say it with your chest.
Say it with your chest. Exactly. All right.
Final comment here before we move on. This is from LWL. He says, great speech, bro.
Thank you. I try. Better energy next time, y'all.
Yes, this speech is getting some love, right? So, what else do you have on this one? Because I think when it comes to poor rights here, when it just comes to equality, right? No matter what group that you're with, right? It seems that we are all battling this machine.
We are a human race. And that's what I try to tell people. You just happen to be born on a different continent. You might have a different tone of skin, but we all bleed red blood unless you're alien. And when it comes to that, and you talk about, how does money get created? How does energy get created? We're living the same. It's all about science and mathematics. Nothing has changed ever since then. It's just a transfer of energy, and that's why Bitcoin makes a lot of sense to me. I mean, if you studied science in school, and then when you study economics, and then even the bad economics that we've learned all our lives, when you start realizing that, wait a second, isn't work supposed to create money? But then why should money just exist if work does not happen? Yeah. That is the problem right there. And that is what they're using to control all of us. Because imagine A dozen egg for $6?
This is true. You've been robbed of your money without them even, approaching your bank account. It's just insane. So it's just a small group of people fully in control of your value, which is a scary thing.
Hey, they're actually having a meeting this week. World Economic Forum.
Yeah. I've always found it very strange how people would gather every, couple weeks or months or so to hear what one person, Jerome Powell, is going to do with their money. Insane. But, I think it's a matter of time, and over the years, I think that we will see more and more understanding of this. So, we'll read some more comments before we close it out here. Ladies and gentlemen, by the way, please like the smash the like button.
Yeah, for the gentlemen of crypto.
Exactly, smash the like button.
Follow the channel,
of course.
like and subscribe.
Yep, and definitely you guys again on one. And we'll read one comment here before we head out. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna work on my speech, that's for sure. But in terms of comment, it goes back to MLK. You guys enjoy your holiday, but let's not focus on what the mass media is talking about. Oh, I have a dream, freedom for blah blah. No, MLK wasn't about just black folks, man. MLK was about you and your money, and you and your access to financial freedom, and that's what we push for. Because if black people have freedom, everybody else has that freedom. And I think that was the message that he was trying to push across. So yeah, I'm just wishing everybody a great MLK Day, by the way.
All right, sounds good.
Yep.
I have nothing else to add to that. We'll just read out some comments and we will close it out there. Hope everyone has a spectacular Monday. Today's Monday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, there we go. All right, so please smash the like button. We have a comment here from, I believe this is from the recycling guy. He said, money has to have a marginal cost of production. That is energy. And kind of like you must, it's like proof of work.
Yeah, proof of work, yeah.
We have to stay the course. Popular culture has many people lost on how the system works too much.
Economic expansion based on debt.
Yeah, I'll also add on to that a lot of people are just lazy. I mean, naturally, this is not just me trying to roast people, but people are inherently lazy. And so the more people can get this sort of information, it sucks because a lot of times people would have to get wrecked before they can wake up. But, if you're wise, all you can do is stay ahead, right? So we have, where did you get that?
The hat that you wear.
Oh, are you talking about the hat?
Oh, yeah.
So this hat is limited production. I don't think you can get it even if I told you. It's a long distance, man.
Cameroonian style.
Yeah. All right. So Crypto Society says keep the shorts coming. Yes, our shorts are coming, man. The thing is, after we switched our setup like this, we have to now work the different means to get the
took 2 weeks. Golly, we screwed up a lot of videos.
Yeah, we messed things up a lot. And then we still have 2 cameras on the side here, which are not even working, which is supposed to be what we use for the shorts.
Yeah.
But
all sorts of lighting and everything.
Yeah, we will sort that out, and we'll keep the shorts coming for sure.
Yeah.
Jake Fever says 125th Street. Oh, is that where we're linking up in NY?
Yeah,
I think that's
for the Bitcoin
Bitcoin meetup.
Yeah.
Bitcoin meetup.
Yeah.
Oh, that's only a 4-hour drive away. So.
Hey, preach it to the people. If you're in New York City, check out, what's the address?
It's 125th Street.
125th Street, Bitcoin meetup in New York City.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Wait, I think they're talking about something else. It says, what color do you want? Bro, this guy's making a trade right now. This is spectacular. I love it.
We got some ads coming for you for the show. Thank you. Bring it on. We will wear it on the show. By the way, I'm wearing a We Wealth shirt. This is from Dr. Michael Thomas. It talks about financial freedom and economy for the black community a lot. Yeah. Definitely check him out.
All right, cool.
Dr. Michael Thomas.
Sounds good. Well, Double, you think we should close this one out?
Oh, yeah. Folks.
Crypto Warriors, it's been amazing, spectacular, absolutely beautiful. We're going to close this one out here. Do not forget to follow us on our centralized platforms. We are, of course, our YouTube channel is STAKK. We are on Instagram, STAKKFin. Facebook, even though no one is on Facebook, out of respect for our parents, we still hang out there, But we also have, Twitter. That's where we're the most active. Until next time, brazen out.
00.